name is given. Okay, template name is also given, right? So that's all. But remaining are used or not used? Not used, right? But this is already having methods like, see here, this is already having methods like which one? Getter. This is already having methods like which one? Post. You don't require. I'll try to tell you how to override these methods. How to override these methods. Next, we'll talk about customizing these views. Next, what I'll say is how to customize this views. Okay. Then what I need to do? See, this request is a post request or get request. Get request only. Now you are trying to send a request by giving what? Employee number. You are trying to send a request by giving what? Employee number. If you give employee number, it get the details of that employee. Right? And so let me type the URL here. So URLs dot py, define the path. So what is the path is, so detail emp, and here I should send a key. What is that key is? Primary key. I send a request. I send a request with what? Employee number, and that employee number details. So what is the name of the view? emp emp details view. Now you are converting this as what here? Callable. And I'm trying to give a name equal to detail. Okay, detail emp. Okay, right? So I've just defined the things. Then after this, I run the server. Now send a request. Now anyway, this is fine. Creating employees and everything is okay. But in this, you have anything called searcher? No. Right? Here you don't have anything called search. Search means I should enter employee number and I should click on which one? Find. So what I'm doing is I'm sending a request directly slash. Tell me what is the name of this URL? What is the URL? Detail CMP. What is the URL? Detail CMP slash. I give the employee number is what? 2. Now these are the details of which employee? Second employee. Okay, this is details of which employee? Second employee. See here, 2 is there or not there? There. I'll try to employee. I'll try to input the details of 22 employee. Is it 22 is there or not there? Not there. It is given error saying that no EMP model found matching with this query. Ring on it. No EMP model found matching with this query. But are you handle this error? No. Are you handle this error or not handle this error? Not handle this error. Not handle this error because there's no employee with that number. Okay. So next is I'll try to input the employee number. And what is the name of that here? 99. Is it this employees exist or not exist? Exists. Understood? Right? Yes. But whenever you are calling this, now if you want, you can add it. See, if you want, you can add inside what? List EMP template, but I'm calling it separately by giving what I'm giving employee number as a part of URL. As a part of URL. So if you want to check this details view, you send as a part of which one? URL. Otherwise, you have to create a separate form. You have to create a separate form. And in that form, it should include how many fields? One field you have to include. Which field you should include? Employee number. We'll create, huh? Okay, we'll create otherwise. Okay, right? Otherwise, you can directly send. So what I'll do is now one thing you have to do here is you have to create one form like this, because why unnecessarily wasting your time? So what you have to do, you have to create one form with employee number and then click on which button? Which button? Search button. So once you click on this, the request should send it to which view? Employee view. Yes. So as a part of URL, you have to send as a part of URL, right? So anyway, that is how you are trying to do it. Okay. Yeah. You understood this? All these views? What do you say here? Yes or no? So how many types of views are there? Generic views? How many types? One, two, three, four, five. So five are called which views? Generic views. Generic means generalized. Generalized means common. Every project is having common functionality. That common functionality is put inside these views. And whenever you require, just inherit it. Whenever you require, just inherit. Okay, right? Then next we'll see how to customize it. How to customize these views. How to customize these views. See, this success URL is nothing but success URL. What is success? What? See, already we have done this. When we talk about model forms, when we talk about model forms, post data is put inside what? Model form. And then you are saying if form dot is valid, then what you are doing? You are saving it. After saving, what you are doing? Redirect. Are you redirecting or not? Yes. You are redirecting to one URL. Redirect it followed by what? URL. But are you writing that code? No, that code is already there in which method? Post method of create view. Post method of which view? Update view. Post method of create view. Post method of which view? Update view. Post method of create view. Post method of which view? Update view. Okay, so if form data is valid, if the form data is what? Valid, then it is rendering. I mean, it is redirecting to which page? List EMP. It is sending a request to which view? List EMP. That will display all the details again. First we did manually, then we are doing by using which classes? View classes. That is what you mean by success URL. Okay, now URL means you can define the URL in two ways. One is URL and one more is a name. One is URL and one more is what? Name. URL and one more is a name. If you are talking about that is what I said in the beginning. What is the difference between reverse? So reverse function returns URL defined inside urls.py. You are saying path it followed by URL view name and name. Now whenever you want to access this URL with what? Name. Whenever you want to access this URL with what? Name. You are accessing this URL with a name by using which function? A reverse or reverse lazy. Why? The advantage of reverse is accessing URL with what? Name. So this avoids hard coding which one? URL. You are not using directly URL, because if you are using this URL in multiple views, if any changes in URL, I have to changes in all the places or not? Yes. That can be avoided by accessing with what here? Name. Because these are some predefined views and these views will try to access it by using what? Name. Because of that, you are trying to access with the name by using which function? A reverse function or reverse lazy. Reverse lazy is nothing but lazy evaluation, means it will not try to verify this name is exist or not at the time of deployment time, but it will try to find out whether this name is exist or not during which one? Runtime. That is called as lazy evaluation. Lazy evaluation. Reverse and reverse lazy. That is the difference between reverse and reverse lazy, right? So only one thing is reverse and reverse lazy. Both are used to access the URL with what? Name. But you are not accessing with what? URL. You are accessing with what? Name. Okay, that is the advantage. So you don't require to hard code the details. You don't require to hard code the details. Which details? Which details here? URL details. Okay, then next one is you can also customize. Now, next one is customizing. No, reverse lazy. No, lazy reverse. No, shake. There is no lazy reverse. Only reverse lazy. Lazy reverse. There is only one function, reverse lazy. Okay, right? Okay. Then next one is customizing. Okay, customization of which one? Class based views. Now you can also customize. You can also customize according to what your requirement. So customization of class based views can be done by overriding. What you are overriding? Methods of which classes? Generic view classes. By overriding the methods of which classes? Generic view classes. By overriding these methods, you are doing what? Customization. I said, what is the advantage of inheritance, reusability, and extensibility? The advantage of inheritance is reusability and what? Extensibility. Means you can reuse a code and you can add some new code. Yeah, get method will be there. Any view class. See, this is what will happen. Now, this is your view. This is which view? This is your view. What is the name of this view is? Inheritance. Malum Raina here. What is this view is? EMP details view. This is your view. And this is which view? Array, this is which view? EMP details view. Inherit which view? Detail view. This is which class? Array, this is which class? Parent class. This is which class? Child class. What is the relationship? Inheritance. Inheritance, okay. Now, what is the relationship is a relation. Is a employee details view is a detail view, not details here. Detail view. Okay, right? Now, here you have a method. What is the name of this method? Tell me here, what is the method name? What is the method name is get. Here, which method is there? Get method. Now, this get method receive what? A request. It is having a request and it is having star VARGS variable length arguments. And second one is keyword variable length arguments. It means you can send directly values. You can send a key and what? Values. But most of the times you send with what? Name. Key and values. Key and values. Then where those are stored in? Keyword arguments. Okay, now inside this you have some logic. Or inside this you have some logic. Yes, you have a logic is there here. What logic is there? There is a method here. What is the name of the method? Get. Get what is the method is query set. This is what get query set. Get query set. What is the name of the method? Get query set or get object anything. Okay. What is this get query set is having? This get query set is an instance method. See, all these are which methods? Instance method. Now there is a method called get query set. And what this get query set is doing, it is reading the details of employee or not. Yes, it is reading the details of what? Employee. An employee class is referred with what name? Model class is referred with what name? Model. What name? Model. See, what you are doing, you are trying to give EMP model is assigned to which one? Model. EMP model is assigned to what? Model. You know Python, right? You know Python, huh? Yes or no? No, you don't know Python. Okay, so there is a class. What is the name of the class? A. A is a class. Okay, then I assign B equal to what? A. B equal to A. What do you assign? What do you assign? Class. Then print suppose. Can I say obj 1 equal to A? Obj 2 equal to what here? B. Type of which one? Object 1. Type of object 2. Right? So this is simple test program. Simple test program. If you run this code, both are which type? Both are which type? A type. Yes, because whenever I say B, it is referring to which class? Alias, alias or not? Yes, you assign A type to which type? B type. In the same way, come to this one. You assign which model? EMP model. EMP model is a class, class or not? Yes, and that is assigned to which name? Model. So model is nothing but EMP model, Model is nothing but EMP model or not? Yes. Model is nothing but EMP model. Now, what is internal code is? Internal code is now model dot what? Model manager. Who's a model manager? Objects dot model dot objects dot. What is the method is? Get. What is the method is? Get. Model is referring to which model? Model is referring to which model? EMP model. EMP model dot objects dot. What is that? Get. Then what? What condition is there? No. What is the condition? What is a primary key? Right. Which one is a primary key? Employee number. Which one is a primary key? Employee number. Employee number is a primary key or not? Yes. Employee number. Employee number equal to where is this data is in? Keyword arguments. Now keyword KWARGS of what is the name of this? PK primary key. This logic is already written. You are giving only model name, template name. Are giving all these inputs or not? Yes, you are just giving only inputs. But this code is generated dynamically, right? Is it this work with one model or any model? This code will work with one model or any model? Any model. If I say in my child class, if I say model is student, it will work with student. But this field name, it will take dynamically, right? I just written for your understanding. Then model is student. Then it will work with which model class? Student model class. If I'm writing a customer, then it will work with which model class? Customer model class. But are you writing the same code again and again? No, you are not writing the same code again and again. Understood? What here? You are just giving only fields. These are nothing but attributes. Which attributes? Class level, object level, class level. Class level variables, right? Class level members, instance members, class level variables and instance variables. Instance variables bind with self. Inside a class, instance variables bind with self. Inside the class level variables bind with self. No, bind with what name? Class name. And how many times these variables get created? Only one day. Understood? So, but this model is a variable available in which view? Detail view. But are you giving input or not? Yes. Understood? Okay. So you can override whichever method you want. Whichever method you want, you can override as a part of which one? Customization of class-based views. So customization of class-based views can be done by overriding methods of which class? Generic view classes. Generic view classes, right? Now suppose, now see here, customization of class-based views and customization of class-based views can be done by overriding the methods of generic view class. So first I'll tell you overriding of, okay, overriding of which method? Get which method? Get which method? Query set method. Overriding of get query set method. Get query set method. You have any view you take, any view or list view, as in that, what is the name of the view? List view is there, no? So Python manage.py, what is this here? Shell. Okay, from Django views. So what is the name of the view here? List view. So dir, I tried to show you the methods. Now in this, I'll try to override a method. So what is the method I'm trying to override? Get query set. Okay, what is the method I'm overriding? Which method? Get query set. So generally list view, is it list view get all the details or only specific details? All the details. Is it get the all the employee details you'll get or specific employee details? All the employee details. But I don't want all the employee details. I don't want all the employee details. I want only HRs. I want only HR. But details view display only one employee. But list view display all the employees. All the employees. But I don't want all the employees. Then what do you do it? What do you do it? Customize. Customize which one? List view. Customize which view? List view. Right? But how you customize the list view? By overriding. Which method? Get query set method. By overriding get query set method here. Okay, then let me. So overriding get query set method. Now this method is override. This method is override in order to customize in order to customize the query set object. So by default, suppose if you are working with which view? List view, display or read all the details. All the details from what? Model. It will read all the details from what? Model. But I don't want to read all the details from model. I want to read only specific details. I don't want to read all the details. I want to read specific details. Then override. Understood? You understood how internal this will work? What do you say here? Yes or no? Okay. Which method is called? Get method is called and post method. And within get and post, which methods are called? Query set methods are called. Okay, na? Right. Now let me tell you this example. So there is a class. What is this here? EMP list view 1. Okay, I just take EMP list view 1 and this inherit which class? List view class. Now model. Okay, just give the model. Model is which model? EMP model. Now this is using EMP model. Okay, right? Now this is which name? Model class name, right? This is model class name, and then I'm saying definition. What is the name of the method? Get what? Query set. Get query set. Then followed by which one? Cell. Get query set followed by cell. If you want to call the query set method of superclass, you can call it. But superclass query set method returns all the employees or specific employees, all the employees. So you don't require that. Yes or no? Then I'm calling this by saying query set. Then I'm saying here model dot which one? Objects dot objects dot what? Filter. Filter, filter or not? Yes, filter where job equal to which job? Only HRs. I don't want all the employees. I want only HRs. So return. What I written here? Query set. I written the query set, right? So just exit from this here. This is one method which I'm overriding. What is the method I'm overriding? Get what? Query set. It is which method? Or it is which method? Instance method. But are you send any input? No. I'm just calling it. Okay. Then for this EMP list view one, I need to define the URL or not? Yes. I'm calling directly. See, I'm not calling from anywhere. If you want, you can call from anywhere. So list EMP1 slash. So what is the name of this? What is the name of this list? EMP list view one as view, comma name equal to what? List EMP1. But this query set should be rendered in one template or not? Yes. Now go to the view and here I should write what name? Which name? Template name. So template name. Can I take the same template? Which template? Which template here? EMP list template dot HTML. EMP list underscore template dot HTML. Are we use the same template or different? Same template. Which template we are using? EMP list template. See, same template, but you'll get with the details like update and what? Delete and create. Okay, na? So I'm not using different template. If you want, you can use different template. So Python manage dot py run server. Okay, let's run this code here. But anyway, we have to send a request to what? EMP list one. EMP list u1. URL here list EMP1. So list. So this is list EMP1. Oh, name model is not defined. Why it is not defined? Model is defined, right? Model is which model? EMP model. Oh, this is, I should call with what name? Class name. I should write self dot model dot objects dot filter because this is which variable? This is which variable? Class level. Class level variable is called with what name? Class name or what name? Object name. Object name also you can use it. Yes or no? Then where is the details are? Details are not there, right? So return query set. HRs are there. Now we need to see HR is there or not. Huh? HR is there, not there, there here. Context object name. Okay, sorry. So what is the context object name is? What is the name of the object I'm using? EMP. So if I'm missing anything, you have to understand that. So HRs are there. Now HR, how many HRs are there? 2. Okay, but here hard coded means here I've given job equal to what? HR. But I want to send whichever job I give, it should display the details of that employee. If I say job equal to HR, then it should display the details of HR. If I send accountant, then it should display the details of accountant. But here directly I said job equal to which one? HR. But how many ways can you send a request? You can send input by concatenating with what? URL as a part of URL. URL parameter. URL parameter or request parameter. If it is a request parameter like get, it is stored in which object? A request object. Okay, right? If it is sent as a part of URL argument, then it is stored in what? Keyword arguments. Yes or no? Then how to get those details? Okay. Now I'll write one more example. But this is by sending. What you are sending? Job. Here are you send a job or not send a job? Alright, to this view, are you send a job or job is given within the view? Job is within the view. Job is given within the view. But I don't want to give the job within the view. I want to send a job. If I give the job as HR, then it should display the details of HR. If I give the job as manager, then it should display the details of manager. But here, directly given value inside the view or not? Yes. But I don't want to give the value within the I don't want to give the value within the view. I want to send a value to what? View. How many ways can you send a value to view? 2 ways. One is by using URL. You send as a URL parameter and send one. One more is as a request parameter. If it is a request parameter, that is stored in which object? A request object. If you are sending as a part of URL, then it is stored as a keyword arguments or arguments, right? So let me tell you that. So there is a class. What is the name of this class? EMP list view 2. So this is my class EMP list view 2. Inherit which class here? List view class. List view class and then give all these are what here? Same. All these are same. But only the thing is, now what we have to do? Query set equal to self dot model dot objects dot filter job equal to the job which is sent by client. The job which is sent by whom? Client. Job is sent by the client. But where is the job is stored in one variable? It is stored in one variable. Which variable? Keyword argument. So here I get the value. I'm saying value equal to keyword. Keyword argument. Where is a keyword argument? Which method is having a keyword argument? Get method. Which method is having keyword argument? Get method. See, get method is having a keyword argument. See, we explored here, right? We explore here. So keyword arguments. See, here you have a method. What is the name of this method? Get method. So this get method is having a keyword arguments. You have a self dot keyword arguments. Okay, no problem. Here I'll take. What is the name of this here? Self dot. Which variable? Instance variable. Self dot. What is the name of this? Keyword arguments. Keyword arguments dot. What is the name of this method? Is get. Keyword arguments is which type? Generally, keyword arguments are which type here? Dictionary. Variable length arguments is which type? Tuple. Keyword arguments are which type? Dictionary. Functions. No or don't know? Hmm. Okay. Keyword arguments is which type? Dictionary. So we are saying self dot keyword arguments dot get. Just give the key. Now, what is the key you are giving? Some job. What is the key you are giving? Job. You are getting the value of job. Then return. What you written here? Query set. You return the query set. Okay, right. Return the query set. Okay, return the query set. Okay. Now for this view, you define the URL or not? Yes. Now come to this. Where urls.py, comma, what I'm saying, path. I'm defining the path. Now this is a path here. So what is the path is emp list to, and this is with parameter or not? Yes. So what is the name of this parameter is? What is the name of the parameter is? Job. What is the name of the parameter? Job. Now where this is get stored in keyword argument. And job is of which type? Can you give type or not? Yes. What is the type I've given? str. What is the parameter name? Job. It is of which type? String. Okay. Now you send this request to the what is the name of this view? EMP list view 2. EMP list, yes. 2 or 1? 2. Right? Yes. Then run the server. str job, right? First is a type value. First is what? First is what? Type. Second is parameter name, right? Integer pkc. If you don't want to give the type, you take dynamic. Dynamic means it is based on the value. It is based on the value, right? List emp2. Very good. Okay, run this. Run the server. Send a request. But this get all the details. But I want to get only yes. What is the name of the view? List emp2 slash what I'm sending here HR. Now this get only which details? HR details. I want only managers. Then I'll say what here? Slash. What is this? Manager. Then get only which details? Manager details. It means list view is customized. See here. List view is customized. We customized which view? List view. Okay. But you can also send as a part of which one? A request parameter. If it is a request parameter where this data gets stored in, this data gets stored in which object? A request object. Request object. Now I want to send it by using get method. So okay, but we'll see that not today, but we'll see. You understood up to this, all of you? So you can have more customization. I'll tell you more customization of this list view and update view and all other things, right? But not today, but we'll see tomorrow, and we'll see even what is the advantage of view classes. I said reusability and what? Extensibility. Click on it. Reusability means I want to use this view inside what? Another view. Now we'll talk about what is mix-in classes. Mix-in classes, that tomorrow we'll discuss that. Today we'll stop it here and tomorrow we'll continue this. Right? Thank you. Right. Yeah, I'm uploading notes. Yes, I'll upload the notes. రోజు వెళ్తున్నాను కదా, రోజు వెళ్తున్నాను కదా అయ్యా. ఎందుకు అడుగుతాడా సార్? ఎవరా సురేందర్? ఆ, ఆయనకేం తెలుసు? ఆయనకేం తెలుసు?
ಇಲ್ಲ
ಅಲ್ಲ, ರಾತ್ರಿ ଖାଇବା
ಸರಿ
ଭାତ ଠିକ ନେଇଥିଲେ ପଛରେ ଆଣି ଚିକେନ ଭାତ କାଟିଥିଲେ
ହଁ?
ସେଠି ନବରଙ୍ଗପୁରରେ ତାଙ୍କର ଭାତ ପଡ଼ିଥିଲା
ହୁଁ
କୋରାପୁଟ ହୋଟେଲ ବାଲା
ହୁଁ
ସେ ଭଲ ବନେଇଥିଲା
ହୁଁ
ତାଙ୍କର ବାଘର ବଡ଼ ବାଘର ପୁଅଟିଏ ହୋଟେଲ କରିছে
କୋଉଠି
କୋରାପୁଟରେ
କୋରାପୁଟ କରିଛେ କୋଉଠି
କୋରାପୁଟ ରହୁଛି ନା ବଡ଼ ବାଘର
ହୁଁ
ହୋଟେଲ କରିছে ନା ସେ ନବରଙ୍ଗପୁର ଦେଖା ହେଇଥିଲେ କି ଭୋଜିରେ
হয়
ତମେ ତ ରହିନ ନା
ହୁଁ
ଆମେ ବି 2 ଦିନ ରହିବୁ ନା ମଦିନରେ ଗଲୁ 10 ଦିନ ପ୍ରଥମ
দেখালো
କଣ ହବ କି
না আন্দো তুমি ମୁଁ ଏକ ଗାଧୋଇ ଦଣ୍ଡ ଏ ବड़ा ପ୍ୟାନ୍ ଦେବୁ
ଆଣିଆ କମ ମା ଖାଇବିନି ଏତେ ଖାଇବିନି ନେଇଯା ପଡ଼ା ନେଇଯା ଦୁଇଟା ନେଇଯା
ପଡୁନି
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ କହିବେ ଆଜି ରାତିରେ ସେ ଭେଣ୍ଡି ଖାଇଲେ ଭିଡ଼ିଓ ଯାଅ ଭେଣ୍ଡି ଗ୍ୟାସ୍
ପଡୁନି
ହେଲା ଟିକେ ତାର ଗ୍ୟାସ୍ ତାପରେ ମତେ ସ୍ୱାଦ ନ ଲାଗିବ ଯୋଉଟା ଖାଇବେ ଆଉ କଷ୍ଟ ଭେଣ୍ଡି ବେଶୀ ହେଇଥିଲା ନା ମଜା ମଜା
ଶୁଣିଲେ